Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Much mercy and true honor to you, brothers, that's really in the spirit, that's not leaving out Yahawashi in these last days, because it's nothing more important than the Lord. There's nothing more important than the Lord. Yesterday, we went over Luke 11, which you can do nothing without Yahawashi, as he tells you that. And I don't understand what men think this is. Nothing is more important than bringing out the Lord in the Gospels. So at this time right now, if you're not really going into the Lord and getting men to believe on Yahawashi, the second in command on the planet, guys that's going into all this other shit, then you're not even of the Lord. That's just plain and simple. You see, that's just plain and simple. A lot of guys, they can't really go into the new covenant and the Lord and the gospels like that, because a lot of guys have taken that bag, and a lot of guys are working for the enemy, so they can't go back and say, yeah, we're in the new covenant. They have to disagree with it. You see, they have to disagree with it. But us over here, we're free. We're not bound to this world or the society. We're not bound to this shit here. We're free in the Lord. We where the Spirit is, there's liberty. So where the Spirit is, that's where you're free. And so these camps and these men and guys and teachers, groups, churches, pastors, and all that shit that's of the world, they're tied to this world. So a lot of guys, they can't give you the Spirit because they're bound up. You see. But anyway, I'm gonna go into Luke. Continue in Luke 11, because Yahawashi told you, like we read yesterday, that he was over Jonas and he was over Solomon. Like we know, he's over Elijah and he's over Moses. So that means he's over the Old Testament. And so for guys not glorifying the Lord, man, that's why men are not in the spirit. That's why you're not in the confrontational spirit, because you're not glorifying the Father, because you don't have the Father. So that's exactly what's going on. Yahawashi is the most important thing. Matter of fact, before we read this, let me read something. Let me read the order of things. I know I've read it. I know I've read this before, but I'm going to read it again. It says, 1 Corinthians 11:3, but I will have you know, but the head of every man is Yahawashi. There you go. That's the order right there. And the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahawashi is the Most High himself. So Yahawashi is over every man. So he comes first. So now if you look at that in the Bible sense, that means that the Lord is over everybody in the scriptures. So for guys not teaching the Lord like that, and they teaching everything of the world, that means you're of the world and the Lord is not in you. You see? Remember in John 17, it said, I in them and them in me. So you're going to know if the Lord is in somebody. So what everybody else is telling you, that the Lord is not in them. And like I said, a lot of guys, they can't tell you that we're in the covenant with the Lord, because a lot of guys have made covenants with death. So they have to teach in a certain way. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but that's what really is going on in these times. But it's fucked up for all you guys that take heed to these men and you listen to these men, because you're not able to discern what's really important of the scriptures right now. And Yahawashi is over all the prophecies. He's eternal. So everything that's happening in the scriptures is not over Yahawashi. It's not. I mean, everything that's happening in the world is not over Yahawashi. Even all your mysteries, Daniel 7, Daniel 11, Revelations this. If it's not about Yahawashi, Yahawashi is over everything else in the scriptures. And that's why these groups and camps been set up, because they're going to take your mind off of Yahawashi like he's not that important. But for all you guys taking heed to that shit, you guys are in the wrong fucking place. You see, you don't have no covering these days, especially denying the covenant of Yahawashi. But anyway, let's get into Luke 11. Luke 11 and 33. It says, no man, when he have lighted a candle, putteth it in a secret place, neither under a bushel, but on a candlestick, that they which come in may see the light. The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thine eye is single, thine whole body is full of light. But when thy eye is evil, the body is full of darkness. So a lot of men teaching this word, they're teaching it in the wrong way. So they're full of darkness because Yahawashi, he's first. You're supposed to glorify the Lord. That's what the Lord said in John 17. He said they're going to glorify me, meaning that everything is going to be of the Lord. So if it's not really like of the Lord like that, then it don't have anything to do with the truth. Because remember, Yahawashi is the truth. He's 100% truth. So for your group and these old motherfuckers to say we're not in that covenant, that means that they're working with the world. They're not a part of the Lord. Now, with this wedding, according to Matthew 22, we could tell who really don't belong in this wedding. And you could have all the knowledge and history you fucking want. If you're not putting the Lord first, then you're not even of the Lord. That's what it's come down to now. So now if you understand that Yahawashi is over the prophets, he's over the law, he's over everything in the scriptures, he's second in command, and the order is the Lord is over man, and guys are not putting the Lord first and they're talking about all this other shit, clearly men of the world. All these camps and groups are over the world. For you to deny the covenant like these fucking groups do, they're of the world. They're of the world. And it's only going to, that's why the scriptures say many are called and few are really going to be chosen, because only a few are really going to understand that Yahawashi is over everything in the scriptures. Now, Luke 11:35, take heed, therefore, that the light which is in thee be not darkness. Right. So not actually glorifying Yahawashi, then it's just all darkness after that. It's just all darkness after that. And what really backs that up is that all the prophets in the New Testament, they prophesied the Lord to come. It's in Isaiah. I think it's in Zechariah. Moses did. You know, the prophets, they all prophesied of the Lord to come, man. You see, and so we're in a wicked world where guys are denying him and not really glorifying him like that, like he's really not that important. All this other shit. All the other shit don't matter. The Lord matters. Now it says, if thy whole body be full of light, having no part dark, the whole shall be full of light. As when the bright shinings of a candle does give the light. And he spake to a certain Pharisee and besought him and to dine with him. And he went in and sat down to meat. When the Pharisee saw it, he marveled and had first that he had not first washed before dinner. And the Lord said unto him, now do you Pharisees make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, but your inward part is full of ravening and wickedness. So that's what's happening now. Guys can make everything look good on the outside, the cloud, the subscribers being look good in this world, but their inside is not a vessel that's going to hold the spirit of Yahawashi. So what do? They fool you with all this info and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? That don't really have anything to do with Yahawashi and the new covenant. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here. Guys focus on the outside of the cup. Just like the other day, the brother made that point of the cup being dirty and you're not able to pour things in there. That's just like these guys. The inside of these men, because I actually thought about that point too, and the brother said it. That's how the spirit just works like that. He said it, and I was thinking about that earlier that day or the day before that, and the brother said it. I was thinking about that. Yeah, you can't. If you wanted to pour some water in a cup and it was dirty, you wouldn't pour no fucking water in that dirty cup. And that's a lot of these guys teaching. That's why Yahawashi is not in their ass. Because they're worried about the outside of the cup being clean, and in the inside of them, they're not a vessel fitted for Yahawashi. They're not a vessel fitted for Yahawashi. They're a vessel fitted for destruction. And you have to be able to tell that. You know, by all the things we've been bringing up about the Lord, you can actually tell if guys are of the Lord or not, because they're not putting him first. Guys are reprobates. These groups and camps and men will set up to throw Yahawashi on the back end. And they're not vessels They are not vessels for the spirit to dwell in. They're not clean in the inside. That's what the Lord is telling this guy right here. He's worried about the Lord washing his hands. See, these guys are all about the appearance. They're all about the appearance. And then deep down in the inside, they have no intentions of glorifying Yahawashi or agreeing with him. They're a bunch of fucking wolves. From the top elders to the low elders to everybody in the world. Like you had that article with Joel Osteen, all that money was found in the wall. And that's what's happening. Guys is actually benefiting off the Lord and not even giving you the Lord. You see how that works? Now this is what the Lord said. Now do you Pharisees make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, but your inward part is full of wavering and wickedness. And we can see it. We can see it clear as day. So the way guys are, we can see that Yahawashi is not in them. He says, you fools, did not he that made that which is without make which is within also? But rather give alms of such things as ye have, and behold, all things are clean unto you. But woe for you to you, Pharisees, for you have tithe, rule, and all manner of herb, and pass over judgment, and the love of the Most High. These ought ye to have done, and not leave the other undone. So these guys, that basically what they're dealing with, like in this time, they're dealing with things that really don't matter. They're dealing with things that really don't matter. What really matters is Yahawashi and believing in that covenant. See, they're going all around that shit. They're going all around it. Instead of getting you to understand that Yahawashi came and he made that new law and he made that agreement, guys are not following that. They don't love the Lord with all their heart and the inside, and they don't love their brother. Because if they did, they will be teaching the Lord and glorifying him. But what do we have? Guys are making money. They're making a merchandise of the Lord. So that has to be pointed out. You see, that's why the Lord raised up certain men that are going to do that job, to do the dirty work. And if a lot of you guys don't repent, you're going to die, man. And the Lord he's shortening this thing up. And it's not really too much more we have to say. Because once the true men of the Lord are done speaking, once their mouth is closed, all you guys that ain't really talking about shit in the world and this and that and going around, everything in the scriptures except Yahawashi, that's all by design. That's all by design. Because you're not going to make it out of here without you being in that agreement, in that covenant with the Lord. That is the key. So, guys teach against the covenant. That means that if you listen to these men, you're going to be destroyed with their ass. I don't give a fuck what they're teaching. I don't give a fuck what history or breakdowns they have. If you don't have Yahawashi, you're not in his spirit in these last days, you don't have anything to fucking say. And like that guy in Dallas, he said he's not confrontational. Well, the Lord was all about confrontational, my man. He took it right to the scribes. He took it right to their ass. So you have admitted that you're not in the spirit. But to these people of the world, you give them smooth things. How you come off, it's smooth. Shalom. You see, that shit is deceptive. And that's what they say in Isaiah 30. Don't give us the real thing. Give us the smooth shit. And that's what you guys are doing. But you're going to be smooth to your own fucking death. And I'm telling you that. A lot of you guys listening to these guys, bro, you're in the same fucking boat with their ass. Luke 11:43. Luke 11 and the down to the halfway part, down to the end, is similar to Matthew 23. So it's very similar. Luke 11:43. Woe unto you, Pharisees, for ye love the uppermost seats in the synagogues and greetings in the markets. Right? They love that high seat. They love that high seat. But guess what? The Lord told you not to sit in a high seat. So that's another reason why the Lord is not with these groups and camps and guys. The Lord is not in there. He is not in there. You'll fool yourself if you think the Lord's in there and the guys are sitting high. You're supposed to be a nobody, bro. You're supposed to hide. You're supposed to go hide to the woods and the mountains when motherfucker want to make you put you on a high seat. But the Lord got you out there on that high seat so you could fool the rest of the people, because the majority, 2/3 of our people, the Lord don't want them. You see that tornado that ripped through that city? That's the judgment of the Lord. Remember going back to Lot, what's that? Abraham, I think Lot, he asked him, he said, if it be 2 or 3 men in the city, will you destroy it? And the Lord said, no, he wouldn't destroy it. So if things is happening like that in the world, that means that the righteous, it wasn't nowhere there. And the brother was talking, and it's no camp in Kentucky. Hey, well, that's another note. Anyway, going back, Luke 11:44. Woe to you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are as graves which appear not, and the men that walk over them are not aware of it. Right. So you guys, you look good, but you're graves, you're dead. What you're talking about is dead. Guys may talk about the scriptures and prophecies and all that, but if you leave Yahawashi out, you're dead. You're dead. All the prophets prophesied of Yahawashi. So for you disagreeing with the covenant and not being in his spirit, everything you're doing, it doesn't matter what the fuck you guys are doing. It says, woe to you also, ye lawyers, for ye lay men in burdens and grievous to be burned, and ye yourself touch not the burdens with one of your fingers. Right, a lot of you guys, you're not doing the dirty work of the Lord, man. You're not doing. You act like you're teaching the Lord, but really you're not even nowhere near his spirit. Like we said, that cup, you have to cleanse what's in the inside of you for Yahawashi to dwell in you. But a lot of you, what you have done is you substituted that spirit for all this information and history in the world, make it seem like you know something. But all the time, the inside of a lot of you guys is not a vessel fit for Yahawashi to go in there. You see? Woe to you, ye build sepulchres of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. Right, we witnessing right now that a lot of these mainstream camps and guys, they are the sons of the ones that killed the prophets, just by how they teach. Just by how they're teaching all deceitful. And I'm gonna say this too, man. Elder Tahar, he never goes into the Lord like that. He's not of the Lord at all. He said he hypnotized and he brainwashed people. What the fuck in the scriptures that when the Lord said that he hypnotized and brainwashed people? The Lord never said no shit like that. So you guys following these guys, all you guys are the countdown to your destruction is get closer and closer every fucking day, every hour. As long as you stay under these fucking guys. What the hell did the Lord ever say he hypnotized people and brainwashed people? And we see you have, because the spirit of Yahawashi is not on men at all. Guys say they're not confrontational. Guys want to be superstars. They want to put their face in the camera. They want to be seen of men. These are all the traits of the false prophets in Luke 11 and Matthew 23. Would you guys fit those? You fit them. It says, truly ye bear witness that ye allow the deeds of your father, for they indeed killed them, and ye build their sepulchres. Therefore also said the wisdom of the Most High, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some they shall slay and prosecute. So the real men of the Lord, you're going to kill and slay them. You're going to despise them. Like in Isaiah 53, it says that they hid their face from them. And that's what guys do with us. They don't mention us. Why? Because we have their number over here. And this is the real over here. And they know that shit too. They know that shit, dude. That dude Corey, he made that video about us going back about what, maybe 2 years now, whatever. He never made a video about us again. Because the Lord took that channel down. He made that fucking video within days. And so imagine what the Lord might do to you guys right now. You see, that's why we say to the cliffs. Because when you go make that move, the Lord's going to make 2 more moves on your ass. You see? Verse 49, therefore also said the wisdom of the Most High, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they shall slay and prosecute. But the blood of all the prophets which is shed from the foundation of the world may be required of this generation. And we're in that generation. Well, all that blood is going to be required of you guys. It says, from the blood of Abel and from the blood of Zacharias, which perishes between the altar and the temple, verily I say unto you, it shall be required of this generation. Woe unto you, lawyers, for ye have taken away the key of knowledge, which is what? Yahawashi. The keys to the kingdom is faith, mercy, and discernment. Guys are not teaching that. They're going around Yahawashi. That's why these camps are in a reprobate spirit, because they're not really teaching Yahawashi like we teach. That's all we really teach, because that's the nucleus of it. Everything else is outside of Yahawashi. The Lord is over everything in the scriptures. He's over everything in the scriptures. So for guys to not to be in the spirit and glorifying him and agreeing with him and talking about that covenant and getting guys to have faith and understanding the heavy matters of the law, they're not of the Lord. None of these camps. I don't give a fuck what information you're talking about Esau, or all the history of Ruth, or all this shit. Yahawashi is the main thing. So guys, let us know that they're not of the Lord. They let you know that by what comes out of a man. Verse 52, woe unto you, lawyers, for you have taken away the key of knowledge. Ye enter not in yourselves, and them that are entering in, ye hinder. Right, guys are trying to get to the Lord. You're hindering men from getting to the Lord. That's what you guys are doing. That's what you've been set up for. Just like I tell you in Matthew 23, they make a man twofold a child of hell than them. And they're stopping men from getting to the Lord because they're not with the Lord. All right? That's what they're doing. All these groups, man, they're reprobates. They're not vessels for the temple. They're not vessels for the temple of the Lord to dwell in them. And that's the covenant. Believing on the Lord, and then what? The Lord to dwell in you. 1 Corinthians 3:16. For ye know not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. Right, so the Spirit is going to be dwelling in men in these days. If you're not agreeing with Yahawashi and you made that abode with him, that means that you're not even of the Lord, man. John 14:23. Yahawashi said unto him, Yahawashi answered and said unto them, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him. And I looked up that word abode. Basically is having you rest with the Spirit. Actually, that's what that goes into, the Spirit being able to come into you. So by you loving the Lord and doing what the Lord did, that's how you get the Spirit to rest with you. So guys are not, or you believing on the true prophets, all right? Or you believing on the true men, the Lord, the Spirit will deal with you. But other than that, the Spirit's not going to deal with you. You have to really find where the Spirit is and believe on that Spirit. You know, but for you brothers out there, if you love the Lord and you do what he said to do according to the new covenant, then the Spirit will be with you. So the Spirit is not with everybody. So going back to this scripture, 1 Corinthians 3:17, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, he shall God destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Right? So the temple is in men. And with that, man, I'm gonna get out of here. So if guys are not really teaching Yahawashi in these last days, that means they're not of Yahawashi. And that's just plain and simple. With that, shalom.